Hello, my name is Jerry. I'm a mortgage agent with Invis for the past 10 years. And we have today is Tom.
And I am Tom Widek. You can find more info about me at justsellinghomes.ca. We are doing many of these videos with various professionals in the industry and outside of the industry. If you like the video, please do subscribe, hit the notification bell that you can get other real estate content. And today our guest is...
My name is Brian Briggs, and I work for HomeSol Building Solutions. We are a small building consulting business that works with builders and new homeowners. So we work with homeowners who are qualifying for LEED or Energy Star R2000 or Net Zero Passive House, those various standards. And most importantly, we also work with homeowners and getting for retrofits, so qualifying for rebates through the government. So you can see us on our website at homesol.ca.
Okay, so who basically contacts us? Somebody just buys a home and they just ask you, do an audit? What's the purpose of doing an audit, first of all?
Yeah, so majority of homeowners have a renovation in plan, or their furnace is getting old, or maybe their windows need replacement. So that's the main motivation, is they have something that they are planning on doing. So a lot of times they maybe just purchased a home and they have a major renovation plans, and so they'll call us and we'll do an energy assessment. So right now there are 2 programs available. So there's Enbridge. Enbridge has a rebate program, and you don't have to be on natural gas to qualify. You could be on propane or oil or electricity, and you can still qualify. And then there's also the Green Ontario program as well.
That's for the windows, right? And the other one is to actually convert the furnace, the first program?
Yeah, so the Green Ontario program is, especially for windows, it's very good because it's $500 per window for a maximum of 10 windows. Now you do have to go through a list of preferred window installers. So you have
we did do a video like this for King Windows and Doors.
Oh, okay.
And they do actually do this program. But what's the other program? How does the other program work?
So the other program, you need 2 upgrades. You need to complete 2 upgrades, and you need to get an energy assessment done by a licensed service organization. So like ourselves at HomeSol,
exactly. Okay.
We are licensed by Natural Resources Canada, who provide this service. So we're unbiased. We're basically just looking at, we're not going to sell you on a furnace or windows or insulation. We just want to give you, what's kind of like the best return on an investment. And for a lot of people, they already know what that is, but, we like to point you and help you out and get you in the right direction.
The thing is, they first have to do the assessment to be able to qualify for that program. So that's a first step. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. So they'll book us. So for the assessment, it usually takes maybe between 2.5 hours, depending on the size of the house. So we're looking at insulation, like in the attic, the main walls, the basement, efficiencies of the furnace, your hot water tank. We'll do an air test. So that's where we set the blower door up, and we are depressurizing the house. And then we're going to take a walk around the house. We sometimes call it the feather test. We're using a feather, and a lot of homeowners already know problem areas, but sometimes we'll find other areas that they can address and correct as well. And
then you hire another company to do all the renovation. And what do you find out as leakage and all that?
Yeah, correct. So we'll provide them with a report with recommendations. It shows them how many gigajoules their house is using in 1 year, so it kind of gives them some good perspective and like a nice benchmark that they can use to improve. And like you said, after they get the report, they'll call a contractor to replace the furnace or install the windows or add in.
So after you do assessment, they do the repair, and they call you back to do another assessment and see how much it has increased or decreased your efficiency?
Yeah, so after they've completed at least 2 upgrades, they would call us and we would verify. So we always take pictures at the first assessment so that it can be compared. We can see this is the before and after. And we also do the blower door test again. So hopefully they've made some improvements on their air tightness as well. So.
Okay, and if they get an improvement, what happens? If they see a massive improvement on the efficiency, what happens?
Well, that's it. So if they a lot of people will replace a furnace and maybe add some insulation. And like a furnace, that can be that's pretty significant in itself. If you're going from like an old induced draft to like a condensing furnace, that's a pretty significant change on your overall energy usage. As well as if you have an uninsulated basement or crawl space and you add like R12 to R24 insulation, that's a significant improvement as well. So you will qualify for the rebates. I don't have the specific grant numbers in front of me, but I can provide a link on the...
People can contact you. What's worst energy efficient home that you guys have done that you can share?
I would say that, yeah, you see a lot of older houses, like 1950s, 1930s. They have, you know, like the block foundation, crawl space. There's no insulation in the basement. There's no insulation in the walls either. Sometimes
Pure cement.
pure cement, and you have, so yeah, there's a lot of potential for improvements there. Like to give you some perspective for the blower door test, Energy Star Home would be about 1.5 air changes per hour.
Okay.
That's the replacement of air in a house.
Yep.
Whereas in like a house in the Glebe or an older home, it could be as high as like 15 air changes per hour. So you can imagine the difference in heating costs there.
Very good information.
So.
Yeah. So how can people find you again?
Yeah, you can visit our website at homesold.ca, and you can also call us, and we can help you. So our number, if you're going to call us, is 613-466-0664, and you can also visit our website at homesold.ca.
And we are going to put the information about the company and our information in the description section of the YouTube, so you can just click on the link and check out their web space. My name is Tom Wyrek. I'm an Ottawa real estate salesperson, justsellinghomes.ca, and
I'm Jerry Schnellheim, I'm a mortgage agent with Invis, and you can find me at yrentinottawa.com. And our guest again is?
It's Brian Briggs with Homesold Building Solutions, and again, you can find us on our website at homesold.ca.
Okay,
Excellent.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.